Well, good evening. We are live here at the beautiful Pima County Fairgrounds, and we are fortunate to be setting with the fastest of them all today. Our first performance here of four, and you came out, Kelly Sparks, and ran one dashing episode with a smoking 14.748. Will you walk us through the run and let us know a little bit about this fabulous horse?
Okay, so the run just was really smooth. I actually got to watch it back, and he's very deceiving because it looked like he was just easing through the pattern. But I, so I was really happy with his run, and he's just a lot of fun and just hang on, basically.
So, how old is he? How's he bred? And a little bit about how long you've been riding him.
Okay, so he is 9, soon to be 10. He came off of the track, didn't do any good as a 2-year-old, so I bought him just as a 3-year-old and started riding him then, and he was track broke, and so I've done everything since then. He is by One Dashing Eagle, and his dam has produced a lot of nice colts as well. She's out of a Corona cartel, so he's all run and blood. But
So, how long have you been running barrels?
oh, since I could ride.
So, you're no stranger to the winner's circle. Where does this horse fit into your line of really good horses?
He's by far been the best. He just has everything. I've had others that were fast but weren't quick in their turns, but he's got all of that.
You know, he really does. He was very deceiving, but he was so lasered into his job. You can see horses that waste steps. He never wasted a step. You know, he was very smooth, to your point, Kelly. But he also, he just looked like he knew you've got him really prepared. He was very prepared. You ride him really nice. What's a challenge that you've had to overcome with this horse?
Oh, I haven't been intimidated by a whole lot of horses. He looks easy to ride. It's fine, but even his speed, if you sit too soon, my self-preservation kicks in and I sit. And so that has been one of my things. I have to stay forward, and he listens too well sometimes.
Right. And that's, some of the great ones. They seem to all have some little quirk that you have to work through or whatever. His is just pure speed and adrenaline, huh? Just as,
Yeah.
how is he in the barn? Is he easy to handle in the barn?
He is, and at home and just riding, he's really laid back and just do whatever you want. He's a lot of fun there, has lots of personality, and just fun to be around, yeah.
So where's home?
So I'm from Fort Sumner, New Mexico.
Okay, Fort Sumner. Where is that located in New Mexico?
So we're on the eastern side, pretty close, just 60 miles west of Clovis.
Okay.
So on the Texas.
Yep, close to the Texas side. When did you get familiar with extreme barrel racing, and what drew you or attracted you to the extreme barrel racing?
So I was at Waco, and they had a side pot, and so I was nervous about getting in it, but I did, and I won a little money there a couple of times. And so then I just thought, oh my goodness, it's Arizona, it's bound to be warmer, so I decided to come join the fun.
We're really, really glad you did, and I'm sure you're glad you did. When I first saw it, I didn't think you were in the million because my papers were from this morning. So was it a second thought to get in, or did you know all along you were going to get in the million today?
So when I first entered, I figured I probably would. But it was so much to send before. So when I got here, I actually entered it this morning and got in there. So, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you did. You won in the Open today, $1,679, and sitting for a really nice check. Are you going to run the rest of the days on this amazing horse?
Well, yes, I had only planned to run Saturday and Sunday, but then one of my other horses I had entered wasn't able to come. So I took his spot, and so I'm running Monday as well. So I'll
Okay.
be running 3 days.
So 3 days, and did you just then run one horse here?
I actually have a 3-year-old.
Oh,
So I was a little confused on the futurity. I think we straightened it out, but so this was only like her 4th run, and so she was a little lost today. She was trying to run, and yeah.
yeah. There were a few horses that thought it was for last year, and yes, we had to get that straightened out and put them in the Derby because it is just a month old, the futurity year. So you
Right.
weren't behind. Just those horses that ran all last year, a few of them got in that class, but we're getting that all straightened out. What's your biggest love of the barrel horse? Why is it you're so attracted to them?
I don't know. I've just always liked it, and I like the poles too. But there's not very many places you can go run poles. So barrels is fast horses, and they're just a lot of fun.
Who's your mentor and who do you look up to?
Well, my mom taught me a whole lot, and then throughout the years, you just watch a lot of the great names. You just watch them run and ride, and I've just picked up from several different people.
If you could own any horse right now, which horse would you want?
Oh, that's a tough one,
Yeah.
because not everybody can ride behind. So I'm pretty tickled with what I have,
Yeah.
and very, very blessed to be able to be a part of their lives. And so I'm pretty happy with what I have.
So you seem
So
to be a very content person, and have you met your goals, or what are some of your bigger goals that you feel like you haven't quite reached that you'd like to?
um, well, everybody wants to go to the NFR. I did a few rodeos and found out that wasn't my cup of tea. The barrel racing world just takes such good care of us that I've come very accustomed to just showing up to the big jackpots.
And
So,
great ground is a little different than rodeo ground, and and how wonderful it is that you can run for these big 5-figure checks and be in this kind of setting, and then having a divisional race with being 5 divisions. If you make a bobble, you still have a chance.
right.
If you make a bobble in rodeo, it's just over, and you may draw out 10th on the ground, 15th on the ground, but
Right.
it is definitely a different scenario. So you'll be running again for the next 2 days,
Yes.
and hopefully you can add to your total. And if you are you going to come back to Waco in April?
I plan on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll probably win a
Yeah.
great big certificate, and then see you can bet on the house. You'll be playing on the house money. That's always
Ooh,
fun.
that's how it works. See,
Yeah.
I'm not very good at how.
So
there's
if you
lots of
win
rules
one
here.
of our Xtreme certificates, you're basically running on house money, because if, for instance, you won a $5,000 certificate, you could spend it on entry fees or Burns saddle or anything in the Burns
Okay.
umbrella. But a lot of runners follow our circuit, and then they're running on house money.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I hope to see you in the winner's circle. Hopefully, we're talking to you again. It was such a beautiful, smooth run.
Thank
Hope
you.
everyone goes over to our Facebook page and watches Kelly's run. We have it up now, and you'll be able to see how deceiving this horse is. He is a very smooth, but boy, can he run between those barrels. His straights were just lightning fast.
He has a giant stride too.
Oh man, he does. He pulls his front end so well. He just has that great propulsion on all 4 legs, and it's rare to see. And you're the fastest of 350 runners today. Congratulations!
Thank you.
And we'll be back